ship's so loud?
You ain't got real shit. Why is it so quiet?
Bro, like, I could use these like, imagine at the library and I'm just eating chips, nobody's gonna hear me. It's like completely, it's perfect.
Man, my shit's not that loud.
I don't know, bro. I feel like these chips they're great, man. Wait, you hear that? Wait, what was that? Yo, wait, get
Much later.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of House Tour channel, and today we are interviewing the director of that famous Super Bowl commercial.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Very good. Very good.
So what's your name and where are you from?
So my name is Daniel. I'm from Philadelphia, Florida. You know, actually originated from Brazil, but hometown. I'm here in the States for a lot of.
Alright, so
Welcome in. Welcome in.
people want to know, like, what's this product about? Like, what led you to make this product? And
Well, like, since us college students, you know, we always have the problem of going to the libraries and, like, whether having something that you could eat and not be loud. People that work in the office, that you could just, like, eat, chill, and, like, no one have to judge you, look at you, or in the silent library, especially here in Gainesville, close to UF, Santa Fe, that you can't just be eating stuff, being very loud. People are gonna look at you, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. So we just created this product where you can just eat and don't have to worry about nothing.
Alright. So it looks like we're coming up to the door here.
We're approaching where this crazy commercial was.
Oh, so you filmed it at your house?
We're filming it right here.
Oh, wow.
This spot. Welcome in again.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, this is the spot where it was filmed.
Exactly. We actually live here.
That's crazy.
So if you see over here, this was a desk that we actually started the commercial.
Yeah.
So we had Johnny over there, sitting over there, eating the loud chips, and we had Ryan over here eating our silent chips. So the angles that we recorded from actually where you were standing right there, that was the first angle we recorded, the first interaction between them. And then the second one was recorded right here. Because we could capture both of them at the same time, creating a different angle. And we could, after that scene, we could get the robber walking down.
Yeah.
Just one plain shot.
Oh, that's crazy. You did all this here.
Exactly. This is where we live.
I see you got a lot of boxing equipment here. It seems
Yeah,
like.
some of our roommates that live with us, Lewis, the guy
Yeah.
was actually the robber. He's actually a fighter. We just like dabble a little bit, but yeah, just some.
That's
we spend our
cool,
free
that's
time
cool.
on. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We always have some sports playing over here. Big UFC,
Few
NBA,
pictures,
NFL.
yep. That's cool. That's cool.
You
All
wanna
right.
take a
Well,
seat?
sure. Yeah. All right. So, still have a few more questions we want to ask about this commercial. So,
Yeah.
what is the product?
So the product, we developed something that was never heard of and never talked about in the market. So what we got here are chips that makes absolutely no noise in the packaging and the chips itself. So not only when you eat it, when you grab the packaging, open everything, absolutely no noise. So it's perfect for college students and people that work.
Yeah, that's insane. So, the product is obviously amazing, but the commercial was even better. So, how did you guys like come up? Like, how is this such a perfect commercial that hit? Made
So,
it
like,
such a big hit.
What we did was first we determined who's our audience. So our audience was people that are from like 18 years old, maybe even high school, but mostly college students. So people that just graduated high school, just got in college life, all throughout senior year, and people that are like into their 35s, 40s, or in that office life, work in the office every day. So that was our target audience. So those kids that just got out of high school, got into college, people that are in their job life already or working in their office and they want to keep it clean, don't want to make any noise, don't want to disturb anyone, don't want any problems. Kids in college, you go to the libraries, eating that. Not very common in high school, kids go to the library, more a college thing, but I guess you could use it. Or maybe if you're snacking in class, you don't want to make any noise, no one picking and saying, oh, why are you making so much noise, being so loud? So that's what the target audience, that's what we make the commercial so funny, because that was the people that we were targeting to.
All right. Yeah, that's one way to do it. So, so why don't we? I still have a few more questions, but why don't we take a look at the rest of the place before?
Yeah, of course. Come on. Let's do the rundown. So this is where we shot the first scene, as I said before.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the robber running down over
Yeah. I noticed that's the same mask he's wearing. Does he always wear that?
Here's the thing. Our commercial was so great, not only for the strategies that we use, our director, me, and our actors. This was the main point. He prepared 3 months for this job, and he just can't get out of the role. He can't get out of the character, so he still uses the shiesty when he's doing his work and eating.
All right.
So this was the path that they followed. They ran all the way over here, all of the characters, Ryan, Johnny, and after the robber, Lewis. This was some of the props that we used.
Mm-hmm.
So here are the glasses that he used along with the shiesty. And we have our Joseph gun, a Nerf gun. So this only helps to make it more funny because who's actually using a Nerf gun to rob anyone? But so basically they ran down the bathroom. Johnny was in there. Ryan, the smart card with the silent chips, was under the bed. And yeah, that's basically where we shot everything. This was the exact same lighting that we had on the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the desk lights that we're trying to keep it very low key, like no one was in the room. They were trying to hide out.
Yeah.
So that was our initial setup.
All right. So I have another question to ask about this
You want to take a
commercial.
seat? You can just take
Yeah,
a seat.
sure.
We can talk
So,
more.
how did you get There's something about this commercial. How did you make it so effective to the viewers?
So here's the thing. When we shot this, we were thinking about how was the best way to look at this. How is the way that we can make our audience think that this product would be a great fit for them and actually buy it. So what the young kids like and everyone likes, comedy. So that's what we focused on. We focused on comedy. That was our main, let's say, rhetorical device. That was our main thing to get people to buy our product. So we just focused on comedy. So everything that you see on our commercial was literally funny. We try to make everything funny, every aspect of it. All the acting, all the props, everything was on purpose. So at the beginning of the ad, you see our guy, Johnny, and Ryan sitting down eating the chips, and then they run down, very, very loud running, very stomping. You hear the audio cues, so when you hear the glass breaking, the glass shattering, audio all the way up, just completely hysterical. Then you have our bandit literally running after them, very funny. The way he was walking, the way he was holding his gun on his shoulder like that, using the Nerf gun, just things that make it exaggerated, really good. So when they walk in the room, we put the audio cues, so we put the chips very loud. It wasn't even him eating, we just grabbed the sound effect and put it in post editing just to make it louder and funnier, This was some of the things that we used along the commercial.
Mm-hmm. All right. So is there another place around this place we go tour? I mean, I
could show a little bit around before you leave, but yeah. So that was basically it.
All right, let's go. All right, so where are you taking me?
So actually showing you around the property. So over there we have the garage that all of us park, all of us drive, that we live in our apartment. Over here we have the pool area. We have a little study
This is
room
nice.
over here.
This is nice.
Have the gym over there. The gate, come on in. Yeah, but this is where we spend our time and chill. Come here Saturday, Sunday, gym every day, study room sometimes we're at the library. So you want to take a seat here?
Yeah, sure.
Comfortable.
All right, so I have another question about it. So why did you guys choose to exaggerate so much?
So here's the thing. Our commercial, as I said before, the audience was people that are 18 to 40.
Mm-hmm.
That was our audience.
Yeah.
So what we used, it's just to make it funny. That's the whole thing. You needed to make it funny.
Yeah.
So you can see who is getting robbed and is gonna eat chips. No one does that. Like no one does that. So it's like it's funny.
Yeah, I saw in the commercial he just like grabbed the chips when he's getting robbed. Like that's just such a random
Exactly. Who
thing.
does that? So like, and also like Johnny gets killed. Who's gonna like know they're gonna die, and they're gonna start eating chips so the robber can find you? You know?
Yeah.
So we just focus on that to try to make it funnier, and just try to exaggerate every single aspect of the commercial.
All right, and do you have any like thing to say to any directors, like just like some advice? I mean, it was a good commercial.
Okay, advice. I would say like determine. Of course, like you gotta determine your product, but determine your like let's say determine your mission. So what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
So first you could do like what my route would be, as we did for our commercial, was determine your audience. Find who your product is supposed to go to.
Yeah.
So find who you're gonna advertise it, where you're gonna put it, even before you do the whole ad. Okay, we're gonna do it right there.
Yeah.
Our case, we did it on the Super Bowl, one of the biggest commercials of all time.
Yeah.
Of all America, all world. So just focus on your audience, see where you're gonna put the commercial. Then, first thing, what are you gonna use in your commercial? What rhetorical devices you're gonna use? What's the way you're gonna use to persuade the people to buy your product or buy your service or everything? So
Yeah.
our case, we use humor. That's what we focused on because we believe that it would be the most effective to persuade our audience. So
Yes.
we just focus on humor. Then you gotta focus on your visuals, focus on the way of recording, that minor, but mainly focus on your audience and how are you gonna produce that thing to make it effective. So what devices you're gonna use so people can buy your product.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure
course,
touring
of
your
course.
house.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Shout out to House Tours TV, and good luck to all of y'all.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. It's been an amazing experience here at this complex. And yeah.